Okay boys, so in today's video I'm going to be covering the best tactics to be using for the 4-2-3-1 formation in FIFA 23. If this video helps, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on. We're on the road to 1k, let's jump into it. If you didn't know already, you just go into the custom tactics tab from your squad screen and you click LT or L2 if you're on PlayStation. Pick one of these. For example, my one that's already set up is on the 4-2-3-1 attacking, and the defensive one is the one I'm going to be setting up today. So let's get into it. So for me personally, I like to have my defense quite high up, so I play on 60. I leave defensive style on balanced. I just think that's a normal easy thing to do, because that if my players are further up the pitch, it means it's easy for me to go on counter attacks, and this year counter attacks are super meta. So let's move on to the chance creation. I like to do forward runs again for the counter attacks, and I like to put my width on 60 as well. I put my players in box on 7 and my corners on 1 and my free kicks on 2. Now the reason I put players in box 7 is when I'm running to the penalty area or down the wing and I can cross it into the penalty area, if my cam or my striker, my left cam all run into the box, there's more of a chance of me hitting a cross. So it's just one of them quality of life things. I feel like it's quite important that you have quite a few options running into the box. One of them might be able to slip away from the defender. Moving on, obviously you want to choose the 4-2-3-1, and the players I'd recommend for this, obviously I prefer to have 2 wingers as my wide cams, because they seem to play like left mid and right mid, or left wing right wing in this formation. So you don't really want to be having 2 slow cams. I'm sure you could probably get away with it, but I like to have 2 wingers and then obviously a central cam to feed the balls through to a striker. And with the 2 centre defensive mids, I like to have 2 strong DMs. At the moment I'm choosing Sergi Dada. Moving on to the instructions. Okay, so we'll work our way down the team. So with the striker, I like to do stay central, stay forward, get in behind. Again, trying to fit the meta of this year, you need the players to get in behind as much as you can, because the 1-2 over the tops are extremely OP, especially with players like Yao Felix who have the burst acceleration type. So in my opinion, that is the most meta thing. For the cam, I like to do stay forward again and get into box, or you could do stay on edge of box if you don't want everyone running into the box. The wide cams, we do stay forward, get into box on both of them too as well. I don't touch the positioning freedom and the interceptions. I guess you could, like with Bruno for example, you could do aggressive interceptions and it could drag him out and maybe you win the ball a couple more times, but I just like to leave it on normal. And then with my CDMs, now you have a few options here, right? So what you can do is, for example, Sergi Dada isn't the most offensive, right? He's not an out and out DM, he's quite well rounded. So you could go cover center and you could go balanced, and then you could either do cut passing lanes, man mark, whatever you want there. But with the other DM, and what I recommend personally doing with both your DMs, is stay back, cover center. 2 extra couple players in front of your defense that makes it even harder. So I personally like to do stay back, cover center on my DMs, and then for my fullbacks, every year I've always done this, stay back, overlap. Basically what that means is they'll stay back, but if there's a chance to overlap, they will go take that run, and that can make or break your gameplay, to be fair. So I like to do that, leave defensive position and interceptions. And centre backs, I don't touch them, just stay back while attacking, everything else default. And then for keeper, I like to do comes for crosses, sweeper keeper. Now the reason I do this is a lot of people cross the ball this year. If you have a keeper that's not going to come out for that, people can easily win headers, and I feel like keepers aren't that great at saving headers this year. So if he's actually coming out and trying to grab the ball, it's going to be harder for them to score. It's going to be easier for us to get possession back and then quickly play on. So that is my custom tactics for the 4-2-3-1. Now, I'm by no means a pro player, but I am in Division 6 at the moment, and last year I was on the leaderboards, which was quite fun. So I think I'm a decent player, right? I'm not the worst, and I feel like I hope that these can help you in some way. These can help you win some games. If you're qualifying for champs this week, good luck. It's very, very sweaty. If you're just playing rivals, good luck getting through your divisions. But don't forget, boys, if you are new, to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications on. I'm trying to post daily for the whole of FIFA 23. We're on the road to 1k currently. We've been growing crazy, so I can't thank you guys enough for the support. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see down below in the comments, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.